Hello, my name is James Bozeman, and it's my pleasure to discuss the contractor selection process, specifically what you need to see, hear, understand before you select a home improvement contractor for any project. Remember, the lowest cost frequently does not mean the best value. With any home improvement project, the quality of the product and the installation process is paramount to a great result. This is why the home improvement contractor selection is vital to a successful home improvement project. Just a quick note, we have included copies of our contractor selection guide for roofing, windows, siding, and more on this disc. You can view these at any time or download and print off the entire document or individual pages, so you don't have to take any notes. When this presentation is closed, you will see a list of documents, checklists, and more. There are literally hundreds of choices from which to select a home improvement contractor. They come in all varieties and choices, so selecting the right one can be confusing and difficult. Our guides solve this issue. They are written for a layperson without a lot of jargon and fine print, making them easy to use, time efficient, and accurate. Now we're going to discuss several of the most important criteria in the next few minutes. One of the easiest ways to initially determine if a contractor is worth further investigation is to review their readily available reputation. In order to obtain a solid grasp of a contractor's reputation, you can do some basic research on the internet. Simply go to any search engine and type in the company's name to start. The results should provide a good initial view of where this company stands. We would encourage you to look up the company at the Better Business Bureau website and visit the State Attorney General's office to see if there's any signs of recurring issues. Look for unresolved complaints or problems. As you evaluate this information, don't think that no news is good news. Of course, you would expect the Attorney General's office to have zero information on your prospective contractor. But if the Better Business Bureau's office doesn't have anything, and you don't find anything good or bad on the internet, then you need to be very, very careful. This may be an indicator that the contractor is brand new or has recently changed the company information in order to avoid prosecution or complaints. At the least, it's worthy of a point of discussion with the company representative. Ideally, your prospective contractor or company would have a long list of positive comments and information on the internet. Even a superb contractor may have a few complaints or issues cited. Look to see if they've been solved in a timely manner. If so, these are generally good indicators. Having completed a general assessment of the contractor's reputation, you will likely meet a sales representative of that company. The salesperson should demonstrate robust product knowledge and present a polished image of the company. Anything less can be an indicator of a potential issue. However, even if the salesman's presentation looks polished and the vehicle he drives looks new, problems may lie hidden just out of routine view or worse. Remember this basic rule: never judge a home improvement contractor by appearance alone. Insist that the following documentation be provided before you sign on the dotted line to begin the job and before you give him any money. There are 6 forms of documentation you should first see. Details for each are provided in the Contractor's Standards Guide. Second, any contractor or company you do business with needs to demonstrate a high level of professionalism. There are many important factors to consider when you are evaluating professionalism. For example, reference letters from banks, vendors, and industry associations showing good standing, both financially and historically, would be a great place to start. We have included a list of documents from Integrity Home Improvement Contractor Standards Guide as an example of what you should expect to see. Better Business Bureau proof of membership and good standing with 5+ years of active membership and 0 complaints. Insurance certificates showing over $2 million of coverage, twice the required amount. Business licenses. See how long they have been in business or if their name has changed. Our technicians' seal of safety certification, a very prestigious certificate. showing our commitment to keeping our employees and customers safe. Positive letters of recommendation from our banks, showing our good standing and positive credit and debit histories. Positive letters of recommendation from suppliers. Over 200 names, letters of testimonial and job site photos from previous customers. Actual copies of these materials are provided in the Contractor Selection Guide. These are a solid example of what you should see when the contractor fulfills these criteria. Remember, if a home improvement contractor is financially unstable, in business or personally, he may not have the ability to pay his suppliers promptly or even at all. Many homeowners are surprised to learn the material supplier can legally put a lien on your property until the debt is paid. There are 3 ways to assess the stability of the contractor. Start by assessing the contractor's certifications. In general, contractor industry certifications require a lengthy application process, frequently involving project inspections, customer interviews, and more. We have included a list of industry certifications earned by Integrity Home Improvement to provide a basis to compare with any similar type of home improvement contractor. The actual certifications are included for your review in the Contractor Selection Guide. Always ask to see all certifications and then do some basic research on each. Remember, this is the company you will trust with your family's lives. Now assess the workmanship of the contractors you are considering. In order to find a contractor or company that deserves to work for you, you need to find one that really takes pride in what they do.
Yes, this is Bob in Seabrook, Maryland. A couple years ago, I was at a friend's house in Severn, Maryland. He had some work done. It was soffit work and I think some windows. And I noticed that the quality of the work was real good. So I asked him who did the work. He gave me Danny's phone number, and I called Danny. He came out. And he has taken over the job of making our house look good. He put a new roof on. He put siding on. He put new gutters on and soffits and gutter guards and new windows. The quality of the work was top shelf. His crews are top shelf. They do quality work. Since then, I have recommended, I think, 4 other jobs. A lady across the street, he did a roof. A friend of mine down the street, he put some sliding glass doors in for her. My next door neighbor, he put some gutter guards on for her. And I've got some other people that need work, and I'm going to suggest that Danny does the siding. If Danny can do it, you don't need to go with anybody else but Danny. He stands behind his work 100%. He doesn't take your money and run. And then if you need something, you have to track him down. Danny's a top-shelf human being. He has integrity, just like the name of his company. And I am still dealing with him after 2 years because that's the kind of quality person he is. So that's my recommendation.
No matter if it's a custom modeling for the interior of your home or vinyl siding for the exterior of your home, the workmanship displayed from each member of the team, starting with the receptionist to the job foreman, shows you just how important that trait is to them. At Integrity Home Improvement, our workmanship is evident from the first moment you come in contact with us. We have a strict live answer policy at our main office, meaning you never need to worry about leaving a message and not getting a call back, or worse, getting some impersonal, uncaring attendant. Every employee that works for us must pass a tough set of background, drug, and skills tests. Likewise, we require a strict code of conduct while on the job site. That includes no foul language, smoking, or unprofessional behavior in any regard. Beyond that, our crews follow explicit setup and teardown checklists to ensure that we truly follow the golden rule and leave the work area in better condition than we found it. To top it off, we have created and instituted a no-pressure sales agreement, which prevents our sales team from using high-pressure sales tactics. As you are starting to understand, the golden rule is more than a catchy phrase to us. It's truly how we endeavor to do business at every turn. You may be feeling like this is a lot of work to go through, or it is going to take too much of your valuable time. The really good contractors will have these materials put together for you when they come to visit the very first time. Some may have the information on their website.
Hi, Edward Asner here. You've come to the right place for valuable information that you need to stay safe, secure, and comfortable in your home. Have questions? We have answers. Click here to learn more.
And a very few may have prepared their own qualifications guide, just like this, for you to check out. In reality, if the materials are not readily available and presented to you, then you may want to look further. After all, any contractor that takes the time to earn these certifications will want to show them off. In most cases, the ones that don't have them will be the contractors you won't want to consider. A review of warranties provided by the manufacturer and the contractor are next on the list of criteria. Every reputable and worthwhile contractor working today should be well versed on the warranties offered by the suppliers and manufacturers they use. Sometimes the manufacturer warranties can be confusing and difficult to understand in terms of what is covered, for how long, and at what cost. You may be surprised that it's not unusual for manufacturer warranties to have fees and costs associated with them. Look for a contractor that makes it easy for you to understand and evaluate the warranties. For example, with Integrity Home Improvement, you'll find that in addition to being well versed in every single manufacturer and supplier's warranties for products we sell, we have provided additional guarantees and warranties that cover any gaps or spaces left over. A case in point, Integrity Home Improvement provides the ironclad lowest investment guarantee and the 100% money-back guarantee. You can be sure that you will never be left high and dry. We offer standard with every single job we complete, a no-blame premium craftsman and materials warranty, and a no-nonsense glass replacement, both of which cover you under literally any and all circumstances. Why would we ever offer such comprehensive coverage? Simple. When you believe in a product, you stand behind it. Integrity Home Improvement is often more about what you do than what you say. Finally, no evaluation of a possible contractor or company to do work on your home would be complete without a peek into the accolades and awards. These awards and certifications are generally provided by independent third parties. In the case of Integrity Home Improvement, you will find that our accolades are wide and varied, but the ones we are most proud of are not how amazing our work is, how beautiful our installations are, or how pleased our customers are, but rather the seemingly endless stories, comments, and publicity on our golden rule mentality, our organization's desire to be integral in all aspects of operation is very refreshing in today's world, let alone the home improvement industry. When this presentation is closed, a new menu will open and you will see a button labeled Contractor Standards Guide. Simply click on this button and the document will open on your computer. Nothing is downloaded, but you can print the document right from your computer to use as a reference. You will also see other relevant buttons that can help you in this process. Remember, this should not take a long time, but every minute you spend is truly an investment. We hope you've enjoyed this presentation. If you have any questions or you're unsure of the process, please call Integrity Windows, Siding, Roofing, and Doors at 410-721-9577 or 301-499-1076. Or visit us at www.integrityhomepro.com. All of us with Integrity Home Improvement wish you the very best of success.